Hello everybody, Arctic here, and welcome to 10 Facts about the Timore series. Timore was created by Vidas, and the first game of the Timore series came out April 21st, 2014, and has since then spawned 4 sequels. And I guess his name's Vidas, I'm sorry I'm going to butcher this, Salvageus? Anyways, I was actually talking with him and getting his input and his help to get all these facts. This also marks the first fact video I've ever actually been able to talk with the developer to figure out all the facts on the list. So, woo! Let's go. Number 1. The Timore series has roughly 300,000 downloads between Game Jolt and everything else. Across the whole franchise, Nox Timore and Timore Inferno are the 2 most popular, pulling in the most downloads. Number 2. See, Vidas is a fan of horror movies and games and has been since a child. But after discovering PewDiePie on YouTube and watching many horror games, he got so used to horror games and decided, and loved them so much he learned the game design over about a year or so, and then put that knowledge towards his very first game, Timore. So technically, thank you PewDiePie for the Timore series. Number 3, the Timore translates to fear. It's actually Latin and Italian and possibly other languages for fear. And then, so Nox Timore is actually night fear. Timore Averita is greed fear. And Timore Inferno is hell fear. Literally, all of the games except 5 have been an embodiment of a type of fear. Timore 5 was just Fear 5. Number 4. Due to Y8.com reaching out to Vidas about getting Timore on their site, he worked hard to optimize the first 2 games for the website and then made the third one kind of catering for their style of gameplay. It's actually why it's got like the timer and everything else. But they unfortunately didn't want that game, so he ended up throwing it up on Game Jolt anyways. That's kind of why that game stands out as being so different in the series. Number 5. So the first Timore originally didn't have the Timore Mannequins. I know, right? See, the ones that, you look at you all the time, they were added later in an update when he got feedback about the fact the game could use more content. So he just added some more scares and added the mannequins to help fill out the levels. Number 6, in Timore, there's a chair in the middle of the hallway. If you push it over, when you walk past it, you'll get an additional scare. So if you're really sensitive to jump scares, don't knock the chair over and you'll be fine. If you really want to have that entertainment, knock it over all day. Number 7. In Timore 5 on the 2nd floor, there's actually a little box representing Tiny Box Tim. It's just a little homage to Markiplier that was just randomly thrown in the game. It's really cool. I like the fact that you paid homage. It's in the room down the hall. Wow, that's descriptive. Number 8, Silent Hill is pretty much the game that inspired quite a bit of the monsters in the game, making them weird, deformed, and gross bodies. It's the best way that I can iterate the way he explained it. Number 9, the eyeball in the game. The eyeball in Inferno. It's not really planned. See, he was working on the models for the game and thought that the eyeball looked creepy, and so he just was like, okay, threw it in the game. That's kind of great. It's kind of like I thought this right here was creepy, so I threw it on my shelf. Number 10, there actually is an unreleased game that could have been in the Timore series, but instead of calling it Timore, he scrapped the game and basically used some of the assets in Inferno later on. So, who knows what that game could have been? Who knows what it would have been? Maybe he'll come back to finishing it. Maybe he'll go back to doing it. I don't know. Well, anyways, this has been 10 facts about the Timore franchise. This was a blast to write. This was a whole lot of fun. Thank you so much, Vidas, for working with me on getting all of the facts together, on getting all of this figured out. I could not have done this specific list without you. So, thank you so much, and continue making good games. Now, I don't know when it's coming out, but I am so anticipating. Guardians of December should be his next game coming out. From everything I understand, since I'm like the only person on his Patreon too, he's working on pushing that game out. He's working on getting it available for everybody. So, hopefully it'll be out by next year. Maybe the end of this year. Who knows? So, I can't wait for it. it looks like it'll be a lot bigger, a lot more expansive, and a lot more story than any of his others have been. Just play the demo. It's up on Game Jolt. You'll see it's just a different style than anything he's shown us before. I got a lot of hope for it. But anyways, thank you all for watching this. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you've never played a Timore game, I will do my best to try and remember to link each and every one down in the description down below. Please check them out. It is a fantastic franchise, at least in my opinion. Maybe skip over Averita. Maybe skip over Averita. Maybe skip over that one. But the others are pretty good. But anyways, until next time, you guys have fun. I will see you later. Bye, guys.